Hello, and welcome back to their Dokkan battle video. It's time. Heroes time. And I really like Heroes. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. Like, I really like Heroes. And this Goku, I've had enough time to use him. I have him like level 10, obviously, right? But that's the whole point of the video. But here's the build I went with, just so that y'all can see it. Very dodge heavy with a little bit of additional. It's worked out really well for me, especially if you're able to have the Xeno and or 3 crossover ally like condition where he gets the additional super attack. I have very rarely not gotten 4 attacks in with him in a single turn. This guy is really goddamn good. Like, I'm just gonna say that right now. This guy is really goddamn good. And he has access to a lot of really powerful characters on his team. Like, this is the kind of setup that we're running right now. And it just kind of works. I've already beaten a lot of really hard fights in the game with this kind of setup. Mainly the Gogeta Memorial Battle. If you want to like have a grasp of like what I've been able to do with it. And it was free. I did it on my first try. It was incredibly easy. We got at the 7 orbs passive immediately, so he's already gonna have his full buff ready to go in terms of his attack power. We don't have like every single link active. We're missing Kamehameha, Warrior Gods, stuff like that. And it doesn't really matter that much. He's still gonna do decent damage for some reason, right? Because I've watched other people and their like showings of him, right? I don't know what it is, but for me and a lot of other people on Twitter, our Gokus look to be doing a lot more than the Truth DT's Goku. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if there's like, it's because he's doing something. I don't know. He has to be doing something wrong. Because like, my Goku is hitting like way harder than his. And I don't get it. And his is Rainbow and mine's only 79%. So I don't really understand. But it doesn't really matter that much. I do want to like try to stall this fight out long enough so we can get like Tech UI's domain out. 11 million right off the bat, 79% by the way. Remember, he does need to build up as well. he's a pretty silly guy. He's a pretty silly guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Remember that every single time he super attacks, he also is getting 30% crit chance. So each individual one of these is giving him higher and higher crit chance. I just think he's really funny. I think he's a really funny unit. And they're quad super off the bat. He's basically fully built up already. Next turn, if we really wanted to, we can pop his active skill as well. I'm not going to do that, so we don't need to do that. But it's something that we could do if we wanted. I really do like him. Like, I've been using him quite a bit. Used him against Bulma, he did great. Used him against the Gogeta Memorial Battle, he did really good. Used him against Goku and Frieza, he performed fine. I won. I wasn't on his team. I was using the Tech UI team. And I didn't even have a Xeno character, and he still did completely fine in there. I really do like him as like a unit. I do want to keep summoning on the Heroes banner until I can get at least 1 copy of every single one of the new Heroes characters. Currently, the only one I do not have is Eos. Eos is the only Heroes unit I don't have yet. So I do want to pick up a copy of her before Heroes goes away. Let's try to make sure that we can get 7 orbs with this Goku as well. That way they're both, like, good to go. Okay, cool, we're fine. And remember, Xenopan, she actually has surprised me. She was able to tank double digits from Gogeta, which is, like, all I can really ask from her. And then, provided she dodges, she's completely fine anyway, so... For the Xeno character restriction, I don't really feel like it's that bad. If we have units that can fulfill it, that aren't gonna get, like, fodderized immediately. Now, granted, Pan can get fodderized immediately if she chooses she doesn't feel like dodging today, but, like, she's also a 70% dodge character with support, so, like, I'm willing to take that risk for the added benefit of her super juicing up the blue Goku here. Yeah, there you go. He's already over the threshold. Pretty good. That's the Goku and Frieza threshold, I mean. Pretty damn strong. 16 million. It's just gonna keep going up. It really is just gonna keep going up and up and up. Granted, Pan is contributing a big portion of the damage to this right now. There's also the Xeno Super Saiyan Goku we could have brought as well, and he would have buffed the UIs and stuff that we could bring. I just chose to bring Xenopan instead, just because her support buff is a bit bigger. Oh, we get to see him take a super attack. After 3 attacks, or technically 3 supers. What is he taking here? Probably double digits? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good. And then Pan dodges. Thank you, Pan. Fantastic. I am going to leave the UIs together with him. They do share quite a few links. I think it's 5 links that they both share. Oh no, he shares 4 links with this UI. I think it's 5 links with the other UI, right? I think. But that's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. Obviously, they're not going to share stuff like Super Saiyan, but they have like big stuff like Kamehameha, Warrior of Gods, that kind of thing. Obviously, Fierce Battle is a big one. But he just really is goddamn good, man. Like, I really do like this Goku. Not only is he fun, because he's doing 4 crit super attacks every single goddamn turn, but he's also not so restricted to the point where I don't feel like I am actively losing out on not running the Heroes team. Right? I've never felt like it's been a problem, like his restriction for me. Not once have I ever felt like, I would love to just not have it. Like, it'd be easier. I could bring like Evolution Blue Vegeta, or probably just Evolution Blue Vegeta, or the Super Saiyan 4s right now are really powerful. Right? I could bring some of those characters. I'm not, because I don't need to. But I could, and it would be funny, right? I would enjoy doing that. Do I need to do that? Not even like a little bit. Like, at all. But it's an option to me that I have. Let's go ahead and just kind of do this. How many links do we have active right now? It should be a lot. Oh, all 7. Okay. And he's at 500k, and he still needs to do 2 attacks to build up fully. Just saying, this guy was called a Legendary Frieza event victim. Just saying. Just saying. Legendary Frieza event victim right here. Uh-huh. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the victimhood. I'm not seeing where he's getting blasted into the sunset. Right? Because I've also seen him tank turn 1 Gogeta's super. Without support. Which, like... yeah. That's a big super attack that he can just eat. Plus, if you think about him in the Goku and Frieza fight, one of the biggest things for this Goku, right? When you get 7 orbs, you get the 40% damage reduction when you're guarding. That will activate regardless on if you have gotten 5 orbs or not on the Goku, the Golden Frieza 17 stage, right? No matter what, that will be active, even if you don't get enough orbs. So that's a big thing that he can have, especially as like a floater on the Tech UI team or something like that, or any team in the future. Like, he'll always have that up, so you don't even have to really worry about it too much. Also, he's going absolutely ballistic right now. This is the rainbowed one here. 19 million. Okay, buddy. Calm it down. Calm it down. Super? Alright, let's see how... oh, no super at all from Goku. Okay, that's fine. He would have double-digit tanked it anyway. He's a silly, silly guy. I really do like him. My initial thoughts about him was he'd probably be in like the Topo AGL Vegeta range. I don't think he is. I think he's... dude. Okay, so thinking about Dokkan Fest TORs, right? Because that's technically what he is. He's technically a Dokkan Fest TOR. He is a Dokkan event, right? I think the top 3 right now are easily Lord Slug and the Golden Week characters, right? Would I be so bold to put him as number 4? I think I would. I really do. Plus, another thing that we could do for him, just so that y'all know, if we really wanted to, we could put him on the Roshi team and do like the juiced setup, like Giga Juice Roshi team. That would be really funny, just to see him go crazy. He's at 400k here. I believe his extra defense has worn out, but we can pop his active skill here, and that will give him 30% defensive buff. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick before I keep yapping. All right. That did crit for 10 million, by the way, so it would have damaged Goku and Frieza. Even my 79% one, by the way. Granted, again, Pan is doing a lot to give him more stats. Right, because she gives, what, 60% support to crossover or something stupid, right? But, like, Pan is good enough to run in, like, all these events, so it doesn't really matter to me, right? Tech UI is also going to give him additional stats after he super attacks. I would have loved to have the Tech UI domain out, but he started off in slot 7, and what are you going to really do about that? But as I was saying, this guy's on so many goddamn teams, and a lot of them teams, he shares with Tech UI, right? So you're always going to have access to having, like, the Tech UI domain to give him a stupid amount of support, right? So I do really, really like this guy. He has so much going for him. 14 million from a 79% Goku. He will crack the Goku and Frieza threshold if he gets one more super attack as well. He didn't, but he could have. No super, okay. He's just genuinely really goddamn good. And if you're gonna summon on him, right, the banner that he's on is guaranteed featured, and there's only 5 units. Right. So it's not unrealistic that you'd have, like, his stuff popped. Like, at all. We could do his active skill again. Can I, potentially finish this off with the active skill? I'm gonna try. Alright, let me just pop this. And HLUIs. And see if we can't just kill with his active skill. I doubt we would, right? Just because it doesn't look like it's going to be enough damage. We might as well play it again. It is Heroes time, right? Again, that's well over the threshold for Goku and Frieza. You know what? Let's just go ahead and put him in slot 1. Oh, this is so many links though. But nah, let's just put him in slot 1. He's gonna lose that on just Super Saiyan, which is like fine for me. He would have more than enough orbs to get his stuff anyway. It doesn't really matter. But Super Saiyan is about like 10%, right? It's like what, 10%? It's 15% attack, which is like, it is a lot, right? So it would make a significant difference, say, if we needed to, like, go against Goku and Frieza again to get over the damage threshold, but he's also at 14 million, so if he did enough super attacks anyway, he would still be over the threshold. He's just really silly. Oh, a bunch of normals. Come on, man. That's unfortunate. I would have liked to have him finish off UI Goku here. And remember, if at any point we had the Tech UI domain active, he would be doing significantly more damage. Or if you were on the Roshi team and we had Tech UI and Bulma and Roshi going, that would be funny. I'm just going to point that out. That would be hilarious to see. I think I probably will do that. Also, you know who else we can have on the Roshi team? Grandpa Gohan, who also gives Goku's even more damage. So that might be just a thing that I'm going to do later. Maybe in like a... if I feel like doing another showcase of him, or just using him on different team setups. Actually, you know what? Let's quickly. I just kind of want to quickly hop back in with the Roshi team and see just how crazy we can get his stats looking. We're not gonna have like a Xeno or anything, but well, actually, I don't think Xeno Pan is on Peppy Gals. Right? I don't think she is. But we could bring like Xeno Goku. We could do. Well, I want to specifically do like basically this and have like HLU on the other setup. That way we don't have to worry about it. Right. Is there even like Happy Gal Xeno characters? I don't think so. Yeah, because Xenopan's not. And then I don't know any of them other ones that are even Xenos.
Goku! Son! Goku! Son Goku-san! Goku! Goku! あとは頼んだぞ! 今のオラならそれができそうだ。
Alright. I'll turn off the animations here in a second. But point being, this guy's really goddamn good. Like, let's just be honest with ourselves. He's really good. So he's not gonna have the orb changing or the additional super attack. He's not gonna have that. Alright. But he will still be able to just perform. Can you dodge? The stats that we lose from not being able to do super, like additional super attack earlier, they should be fine. Since we're gonna have a significantly higher amount of support on this team. And just like in general, it's just gonna work. Did he not dodge again? Hello? Okay. I guess this man's just a goddamn fraud. Jeez, Tech UI, man. Holy. Oh, man. Are we gonna have to pop one of the Roshi's actives next turn? I think we might have to. Dude. That's annoying. I won't lie. It is really annoying. Not really a whole lot we could have done about that, but it is really annoying. No, we can't pop any of the Roshi's actives, that's right. Alright. We'll have the Bulma support up. We'll try to get as much same type healing as we can. Tech UI taking damn near half our HP immediately is really frustrating. And then not having a slot 1 unit on this turn is also annoying. So we're just gonna be low on HP all goddamn fight. Remember, one of the big things about the Heroes team and why it's not very good is because like a lot of the characters have really, really low HP and stats and just in general, right? So you end up running the Heroes team and they have like 500k HP. And it's like, well, I'm just gonna lose. Like, there's nothing we can really do about that. You just end up dying like over and over again because like, how are you supposed to like eat a big boss super attack for like 300k if that's all the HP you have? It just doesn't work. It just really doesn't work. So, unfortunately, we are gonna have to deal with that kind of thing here, but like, I think it's kind of worth it. Some of the Heroes characters are really goddamn good. Fu is really good. Demigra is pretty good. Specifically for demonic power, he's really good. Who else is crazy? I really like Eos. Mekiguro is pretty good as well. The STR Toa is good. Obviously, Xenopan is fine. You can get use out of what's her name? Actually, I'm gonna take a look at this. Yeah, he dodged 1 time and got hit 4 times. Jeez, you can use that as Xeno Trunks, right? He's solid. I think people give the like Gohanks and the other one, the Gotenks. I think people give them a lot more hate than they probably deserve. And that's because, like, I feel like they're thinking about them wrong. Because they are specifically characters that are not meant for, like, the Goku and Frieza fight. Which is, like, I get it. You would want that to be the case where they'd be good for the hardest content in the game. But they were, like, designed as super Battle Road characters. So they're, like, very much designed to be used in fights that you can debuff in. Right? Not really fights that you're just gonna have to eat like raw damage. They were designed to inflict every single debuff known to man on the enemy team. Also, 15 million already out of my 79% Goku. Pretty goddamn good. Rebel Gohan also doing pretty good as well. He would probably die to a super attack just because he is just raw defense and nothing else. And since we're still really low on HP because of Tech UI. So this is like a pretty scary turn, all things considered. No super? Okay, good. We're fine. Alright. I'm not going to pop any of the UI, any of the Roshi stuff. I'm not going to do that. Actually, next turn is going to be the, like, peak for us. Never mind, no, it's not. Actually, I can still kind of force it out, I think. Like this. Yeah, there we go. There's the 5 orbs. I want to be able to, have Bulma support, UI Goku domain, and Roshi active all at the same time. Then we should be completely fine. Once we do that, it should be alright, I believe. And what is exactly he giving Grandpa Gohan? 20% attack from his intro. Yeah, that's what it is. So, we have 20% attack from Grandpa Gohan's intro. We have Bulma support active. We're gonna have Roshi support and Roshi active, I believe, because it should be turn 5. Tech UI domain, Tech UI 18 key, and then his active. So we're gonna have all that ready to go to rip. I think it should be a really silly number. I'm just gonna point that out there. I think it should be pretty simple for his attack stats. Would he take damage from this UI Goku super attack? I think probably. Just because we are also buffing him as well. Right? I don't know how much it's gonna be for. Alright, so defensively with all this, he's already at 700k. Alright, what does he look like after the active? $19 million on the active. So he's at 850k without super attacking, with guard, and 40% damage reduction. I mean, that's pretty, and that's before Tech UI supers. Oh my god, he is juiced to shit right now. Provided Tech UI doesn't kill, because this is also juiced for him as well. We're gonna see some stupid out of Blue Goku. Legendary Frieza of Invictum, by the way. Legendary Frieza of Invictum. Not very good. Oh, by the way, he's only done what? 4 attacks? He's not fully built up? Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good, I'd say. And you can't even say that this is an unrealistic team to run, because I've used Grandpa Gohan against Goku and Frieza, and he does just fine. As a floater, he's completely fine. Especially if you have Tech UI domain active. He does completely fine. He doesn't take any damage. He does damage to Goku and Frieza. Like, he's good. Alright. What are we at, Blue Goku? Additional normal. Hidden potential system? No. And then what does he take for this? How much are we taking? Double digits, probably? Oh, not quite, but if we had his, like, passive up, right? The Xeno passive, which I think the only way we could have done that is by having the Xeno Goku, the Xeno Super Saiyan Goku, have him on the team, in place of HLUI, and then that's pretty much it. Just have him in place of HLUI. And then we would have probably been even higher. Because he would have done multiple super attacks. Dude, he's good. This man's good. Anyway. That was great. 27 million is crazy. Let me know what you guys feel about him in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. He is absolutely phenomenal. And I love Heroes, man. So sad to see it gone.